It's late. It's almost 3 a.m. What am I doing? Recording a video. Why am I recording a video? Especially when I can't talk? I got a lot of stuff on my mind. So, here's a quick recap of what I've been going through for the last month or so. Labor Day, September 7th. I was on the train, the Metro Expo line to Santa Monica. I was going to the beach to sell sodas like I always do. I have a 4-wheel cart, a hand truck. My wheel hit somebody's foot. The guy gets mad at me. I apologize to him, but that wasn't good enough because he broke my jaw. So that was in early September. Here we are, just days from Halloween. Police have not contacted me about it. I reported this to every agency. I reported it to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department because they provide security for Metro. When the Sheriff's Department took my report, they said, okay, well, this is our station, Culver City, but Culver City PD showed up first because I was in the city of Culver City when I reported the crime. They took my report. The Sheriff's Department took my report. The Sheriff's Department said, this is LAPD crime. It happened in the city of Los Angeles. It's LAPD territory. I reported the crime to them. Pacific Division. I hate Pacific Division. Pacific Division, they oversee Venice Beach. As you know, or as you may not know, some of you, because this is going on YouTube, I am a proud Venetian. That's right, a person from Venice is called Venetian. Now, I'm a transplant. I'm from Northern California, but I've been here almost 20 years, and I call Venice Beach my home. So, as I was saying, I was going to Santa Monica. I was going to the beach to go sell sodas on a holiday. But I was assaulted. I got my jaw broken. This fool used my jaw as a punching bag. Boom, 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 boom. So, I still went to the beach to go sell sodas. Because I was already loaded up. And I didn't go to the hospital because I had my cart with me. I had a big dolly and 2 coolers on there. So, anyway, I still went to the beach. And it was actually a lousy day, you know? I went to the beach with a busted jaw. I couldn't talk. My frickin' jaw was over here, okay? Yeah, my jaw was pushed this way. And, you know, I still went out there and I sold sodas. Wasn't a good day. I went to the emergency room the next day. And I went to urgent care first because the emergency room, well, you know, they'll keep you waiting until Christmas of 2045 for the next 50, 60 years, you know? So urgent care said, okay, we cannot x-ray your jaw, so you have to go to the emergency room. And in case you haven't noticed, my speech is a little funny right now because I'm about to show you in a second. I've got a million phones laying around. Only one of them works. But here, let me show you something. There you go. You see that? I have wires in my mouth. I'm using an old flashlight. I'm using an old phone for a flashlight. I have wires in my mouth because my jaw is busted. Do I really need more light on me? Not really. The lighting doesn't matter, does it? Unless I'm telling ghost stories. Dark night. Starry night. Okay, I can shut this off. It's 2:54 a.m. So it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm over here sitting in my room recording a video on YouTube, just telling you guys what happened. So like I said, I was going to the beach to sell sodas, and I got my jaw cracked on the train by some fool because I hit its foot with my cart. And I just wanted to tell you what I've been going through since then. These wires I showed you a minute ago, you know, put the flashlight on myself, whatever. So my jaw has been wired shut for 7 weeks. In 2 more days, it will be week 7. My assault happened on Labor Day, which I believe was September 7th, 2020. Here it is, days away from Halloween. Police have not contacted me yet. See, I'm just gonna ramble, I'm gonna rant over here. America is a screwed up country. Land of the free, home of the brave. Whatever. Let me tell you what it's like being poor in America. I went to UCLA hospital for my broken jaw. But because I'm poor, I have state-funded medical insurance. In California, it's known as medi-cal. I went to the best hospital in the nation. I went to UCLA. Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. But because, again, I am on state-funded medical insurance, I could not stay at UCLA. UCLA could not treat me for my broken jaw because medi-cal would not pay for a top hospital like UCLA. So, UCLA kept me for 10 hours before transferring me to Community Hospital in East Los Angeles. Órale, vato, East Los, East Los Homes, órale, vato. By the way, I had a really cute nurse at Community Hospital in East LA. Just want to shout her out real quick. Nurse Win. So, I had my procedure done at Community Hospital in East LA. What's funny is, okay, so the surgeon was traveling the day of my surgery. We caught him before his flight. How you like that one? So he wired my jaw shut before his flight. And then I call up his office. They were supposed to call me. They were supposed to call me to set up an appointment and say, okay, in 2 weeks we want you to come do a follow-up. I call them and they say, okay, well, the first opening we have is week 5. And the doctor is going on vacation in week 6. Okay, so I saw the doctor in week 5. And then took that bye week because he was on vacation. The office manager was on vacation too. How you like that one? The doctor and the office manager go on vacation at the same time. Whatever. I have been calling them for days. I mean, really, it's Wednesday now because it's 3 in the morning, but I had a phone visitation with my primary care. I explained the situation to him, and my doctor said it's fucked up. He used his words, he said it's fucked up. And trust me, it is. So, my mom has been doing a lot of the talking for me for obvious reasons. But I mean, it was on speakerphone, so I mean, I could hear everything. And the office manager says nothing happened while she was on vacation. And what's funny is when I talked to her about scheduling that first appointment, she was like, well, normally with a broken jaw, we leave you alone for 6 weeks. You come back in 6 weeks, we take a look, and that's it. It's like, really? So we put wires in your mouth, we clamp your jaw shut, and leave you alone for 6 weeks? Well, I got wires here, 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 and here. It's been so long that, well, the wires are bolted in right here, right here, right here. So the wires are bolted in right here and right here. And it's been so long that my gums have grown over the wires. When I called the head and neck trauma center at Monterey Park Hospital, oh wait, oh, that's something else I gotta tell you about. The office manager is a complete moron. She tried to tell me that my surgery was not in September, but it was in October, and that it has not been 7 weeks, it's been 4 weeks. Really? Don't you think I know when this happened? Don't you think I know when my jaw was broken? Don't you think I know what day I was operated on? What a moron. Now, let me get into my gripe about Monterey Park Hospital. I left them a terrible review on Google. I looked it up. They have a barely mediocre review. The surgeon who worked on my mouth, he practices medicine, as they call it, at Monterey Park Hospital. Now, I go there, and I was never informed on where to go specifically. I only had the doctor's name. So I go to the hospital, and okay, so the emergency room is, or should I say the hospital is up here, and then the emergency room is around back, but the back street is on a hill. Shut up. I live next to a 24-hour drive-through. So the emergency room's on a hill, and okay, so I say, how do I get to the main hospital from here? They say you gotta go up these stairs, and the main hospital's right there. I go to the hospital, you know, they check my temperature and all that crap because of COVID. Gotta wear a mask. And they say, no, there's no doctors in this hospital. You don't come here to see a doctor. So they sent me down to the emergency room. Like, why am I at the emergency room? I don't have an emergency, I have an appointment. So I sit in at the emergency room. And then, you know, they come out and do all the paperwork and stuff like that. And it's like, what's your emergency? I was like, I'm not here for an emergency. I'm here to see the doctor. I have an appointment.